to another Plasticon review. Today, we're going to cover Power of the Prime's Liege Maximo. Here is Liege Maximo in his appropriate colors. If you guys know anything about Generation 2, Liege Maximo was a gigantic, big, green monster. And this is pretty perfect. I still don't understand why Hasbro did not release this in its in this color versus the skull green colors, but that's okay. I have went ahead and customized this and made this pretty much what he would look like. If you notice, he's got a bit of a metallic sheen to the green and like a real good flat color to that blue on his chest and belt. Also gave him a set of red eyes there, if you notice. It's very cool. I think this looks excellent. Another thing I did do is I painted in the silver here, so that way it actually has a silver handle versus the pink handle. But you're probably wondering, well, what's the inner robot look like? Because these guys are actually cool. I'm into these. I always have been. I know some people aren't. I love pretenders. I love tiny robots. This works. But he does have a bit of a gimmick here to do. You fold the arms down just like this, and you flip the claw portion here up, and then you can flip down the handle here, and then he becomes a weapon for any figure you have that has a 5mm port. You can even have this extend out if you want to, so that way it just plugs into the end. If you have a robot that actually has a 5mm port where it's not a fist, it's just a hole in the arm. It's got a lot of different options you can do with these, and that's one thing I do like about these things. But let's take a look at that little inner robot I've got inside here. If you notice, it's got a lot of that pink still, but it looks amazing like this. I love how this turned out. So let's get little Liege Maximo out of here, because, you know, I wanted Liege Maximo to fit in that Pretender line as well, because I'm a big fan of Pretenders, always have been, and these are sometimes kind of difficult to get out, but that's okay. And I'll set his little power suit here to the side. I'm going to take a closer look at him. And he looks really, really awesome like this. I love how the green and the blue just work really well with this pink. It just really draws all that out. And he does have a little bit of articulation. His arms are along little tiny ball joints, so they move back and forth a little bit. The head is actually on a ball joint and will go all the way around. And then the legs just pretty much do this. You can do a sitting position if you wanted. He's very cool. I'm really into this guy. He's awesome. But the other gimmick is the fact that you can flip this over and turn him into either a motor or a head. And I tried to really invoke that Liege Maximo head with the red eyes and all the green. I think this works very, very well. Now this will, if you want to, plug into the back of this whole system here, and it does this with these two little pegs, so you can plug these in just like this. So it's got a bit of a powered up option. You can also create what I like to call the Throne of Doom. I like calling this the Throne of Doom because it's funny. I could see Liege Maximo using this as a way of setting himself up whenever his head portion here isn't actually plugged into a headmaster, of talking to his minions on a huge view screen, and all you see is literally this, and you don't know how big he is, and him just talking and saying, you know, it's time to destroy some Autobots and Decepticons, because I don't like either faction. I'm just using them for my own gain, because that's what he does. He is a trickster for a reason. size comparison. Here he is with Megatron. And I just think he works really well. I'm really into this. I don't know, the price point on these guys was exactly what I would expect for a small Transformer, especially in this day and age. And these guys aren't the hardest to find in the aftermarket, but they're pretty simple. But I just wanted you guys to check this out and check out this little cool custom I've done. And I will have plenty more of these kind of videos coming your guys' way. I have Patreon and I also have my YouTube membership. Yes, I am plugging this a lot because I am doing what I can to make sure I'm rolling out daily content. And the only way I can do that is through your guys' support. But this has been Plasticon, and this is me signing off. Peace out, y'all. See you around. And that's it for now. Bye.